I'm waiting for it. But no, that's not happening. It's not happening. Norm.
Better late than never.
That's it. Evening, everybody.
Well, I was waiting for Phil to say something.
We should have just made out that he was muted, shouldn't we? We missed an opportunity there.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to yet another month. It's April.
Oh no!
Yeah, isn't it? Yes. So start of spring and all that.
Yes.
And as that also in the chat, daffodils and and all that, tulips throwing up their balloons. Yes, lovely.
Yeah.
And don't forget, that means now you've got more light in the evening.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So no longer do we have to do modelling by candlelight, but we can do modelling by moonlight. See why I went there.
Modelling by moonlight. Yeah, there you go. That's all you're getting.
Right.
Which is how it begins.
Anyway, just before we say hello to everybody else and who's in the room, public information, public service.
Yes.
This week is the start of Easter holidays. Now, I don't know about anybody else's bin collections, but mine this time are staying the same. So if your bins are being collected on the Thursday, put them out tomorrow night. Save you the hassle. So, Panther, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, thank you for asking. Yes, I'm here. Alive, well, kicking.
Absolutely, mate.
As we can see, yes. And we have a Colin.
Hello, mate. How you doing, Philip?
Yeah, not so bad, mate. Not so bad.
Good.
Hello,
Glad to hear it, mate. Hello, Pens.
So we'll quickly hang on, boys. In a minute, we'll need one of these. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I have mine. I saw it.
Yeah,
Hold up. Yeah, I've just retrieving mine. There you go.
Lovely. Right. So first up in the chat tonight was Athol saying exactly what I was just saying earlier on, giving us a date and then saying, "Sweet Jesus, where has the first 3 months gone?" I know. We're into spring already. And it's got in the proper springtime with the daffodils and the tulips and blooming, or no, actually not blooming, no, new models galore. And good evening to all.
Yes. Hi, Athol.
And then everyone's saying hi to Athol, and then
Oh,
cool. Look at that. I poked someone's eye out with that. Cool. Lovely. Right.
I could slice somebody's throat with this one. Look. Just on the end of it. Look.
Razor sharp. Sharp. Right. So, evening, Scott. We've got Graham in. Evening, Graham.
hello, Graham.
We've also got PJ. Evening, PJ.
Hello, PJ.
And we've got a Dan. Evening, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Dan, the Quano man. Hello, Dan.
Indeed. Jeff is in. Evening, Jeff.
Hello, mate.
Hi, Jeff.
And let's have a look. Have we got anybody else in? No. After that, no, that's it. So welcome everybody so far. Well, that's because it's it's a normal. Well, what's normal about a Tuesday?
That would be an ecumenical matter.
It's peanut butter on toast day. Is that the correct answer?
Only for those who don't suffer from anaphylactic shock.
All right.
Never met the girl.
I think I did the system.
Very good. I see what you did there. Right. So, So it's start of another month. So, and we start to go as we carry on. We will have the Belly and Bench in a little while. We'll greet the audience. We'll have the Facebook gallery. And of course, everything. The one thing that everybody comes here for. Not for me, not for Panzer, not for Colin, not for him, but the quiz of the week.
Oh,
absolutely.
I thought they came here for the singing.
Goes that, yeah. But and of course, did I mention tip of the week? I did mention the tip of the week.
You did, yes.
Or did I?
Yes, I have a tip of the week for you.
That's all right.
I 7P'd it.
Got to make sure. You beg your pardon?
I 7P'd it. Prior planning and preparation prevents poor performance.
Oh, you're good.
Yes.
Well done. Well done. Yes. Try and say that quicker. Right. He's not going to try, is he? No. Right.
Okay,
So,
yes. Prior planning and preparation prevents poor performance.
Yeah. It's like having Bruce Forsyth in there, wasn't it? There.
Good guy.
Good game, good game, good game.
Hope you're playing it at home.
Look what you could have won. Yeah. Right. So,
You could have won Ante a red film.
Yeah.
well, yes, he did. Yeah. Anyway. Ooh, nasty. Right. So, belly and bench. We'll go with belly and bench, obviously. So. PJ saying, no, not the singing. Not the singing. Yeah. There might be an outburst later.
PJ was the coward. Him and Adam were the cowards from last week.
I can fully understand their cowardness.
What people didn't see was what was actually in the private chat between the hosts and how vociferous they were. We're not singing. No, please, no. We don't know the words. Philip kindly copied and pasted the lyrics into the chat for them.
Oh no, he didn't.
He did.
Oh, that's brutal, but funny.
Yeah. Yes. No one. Shall we say? Noticed. Yeah.
They chose to be selectively blind at that point.
Oh right, yeah. They couldn't figure out how to get into the private chat. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Fair play to them.
Yeah. So anyway, we will start off with belly and bench. So anybody in the chat, if they want to put in their bellies and what's on the bench, I'll tell you what. We'll start with Colin this week. Colin, what's belly and bench?
Belly, I've had a couple of breakfast bars. I've got a cup of tea and some juice. On the bench I've been fettling with my Indy pace car that Pole Lines sent me, and I've been filming and assembling the Ninja H2 Carbon. So I've been doing a bit of that, mate. So yeah, been bluing exhaust pipes and stuff like that, as you can see. So yeah, and then getting ready to paint the car tomorrow and the Volkswagen bus. So yeah, that's what I've been up to, mate.
You've been a busy boy.
Yeah, it's a little hive of activity, mate.
Yeah. Excellent. Well done.
Is that Ive with an H?
Yeah, hive.
Hive with an H, yes.
Hive with an H.
Panzer.
Yes. What? Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Belly and bench.
Oh, Belly. Belly tonight was a pair of pork chops with some boiled new potatoes and some broccoli with some butter on top of it and some brown sauce on the pork chops and stuffed down my throat very fast. And I even had a slice of seedy brown bread to mop up the melted butter and the brown sauce that was left over. And God, that was the best bit of the dinner, I'll tell you. Oh, man. And for dessert, I may have some shortbread.
Oh, nice one.
Lovely.
And on the bench, I've been
Yes.
working away on the interiors of a pair of 432s. So I've one there. And I've also painted the engine block from my kit, which you'll see later in the gallery.
Wasn't there something else on your bench, Panzer?
There was some flower pots.
No, there was something of the cake variety, wasn't there, or pudding variety?
No, there was nothing. No, there was nothing on my bench. Nothing at all whatsoever.
Oh, right. I must have imagined it.
Yes, it did not in any way, shape or form touch the bench. Therefore, it was not on the bench.
I see what you did.
I'm doing a Donald Trump, deny all knowledge. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Come on, yeah. What a shambles.
Yes, well,
I'm trying to find out.
what can we say about that?
You're the empty cling film.
There's not a lot you can say, Philip, really, is there, mate?
Yes, I was looking
Not
for the
really.
empty piece of cling film.
But
but
there we go.
I may have taken that down the stairs, so there is no evidence at all. Whatsoever.
Oh,
In any
evidence
way-
has gone. Damn, I wish
Yeah,
I'd done a
it's-
screen grab. I could have thrown you under the bus. Not that I would, of course.
that kind of screen grab.
No.
Yeah, that's the very one. I saw nothing.
Yes.
That's
exactly-
modelling clay, isn't it, mate?
It is, yes. It is what Dominic Cocu referred to as a space cake.
Oh, right.
Oh,
And there's
I
certainly more
see,
space
I
in the
see.
packet now.
Excellent. Right. Okay. Well, I suppose really, I should do.
Yeah, what's on your bench and what's in your belly, Philip?
Right. Well, in my belly was fried egg on toast and cowboy beans.
Cowboy beans.
Yeah. Well,
So-
that's what my aunt used to call them back in the day when I was a wee lad, and because there would have been 1, 2, 3. There'd have been 4 of us, and she would make one tin of beans go a long way. She used to add gravy to it. And then,
Yeah, my
and
mum
then,
used to put a
call
bit
them-
of barbecue sauce and stuff in, you know. And, yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
So-
call them
so,
cowboy
so-
beans.
So any song we may sing later will be sort of accompanied by a wind arrangement.
Well, yeah,
by
we
the-
could do
by
it
the-
in the
by the
flying
combo.
pickets, style, can't we? Like, you know, it's very similar to Blazing Saddles. Pretty much like a normal night in Yang Out with James, then, isn't it?
Not that we're,
Yes.
not that we're throwing James under the bus or anything. but,
Not at all. Cool. Yeah, James and Jackie, they could do it, couldn't they? Be like the frog chorus, wouldn't it?
Bom, bom, bom.
I bet them two could do the Budweiser advert. Why?
Oh God.
Oh, dear. Moving on.
Moving on. Yes. Where was I? Oh, yes, bench. Yeah, bench. Yes, the bench. Well, there's nothing here at the moment because it's over there. It's over there. It's being sort of looked at. Yeah, by me, sort of looking. Yes, but I'm still doing the tiger one and the diorama. I got. Did I tell you last week? I got some accoutrements, some rusty streaky grimy.
I
things.
noticed you had a little spread of stuff on your bench there, posed very provocatively for the camera.
Yeah, you see, see that AK rusty streaks, mossel deposits,
Oh,
and some greedy strimy bits, and also in the order was some Vallejo thick mud
oh, nice.
and some Vallejo diorama snow.
Oh, lock it in.
And do in the next couple of days, hopefully, is going to be a consignment of precision ice and snow.
Yeah, we've been playing with VMS smart mud pans, haven't we?
we have indeed. I mean, this is
How choreographed was that we both literally picked our part up at the same time?
Yeah, this because we both saw the film with these
Yeah.
Halo stuff and thought, yeah, the
Yeah.
VMS is right literally underneath my bench. So, yeah,
Yeah, good stuff.
so,
it is.
yep.
So that's where I am at the moment.
Yeah. You could tell two people that have been watching Night Shift, can't you? My friends.
You can
My
indeed. Yeah.
friends. Yeah, my friends. Yeah. So yeah, that's my contribution. I'm contemplating on whether the M10 is going to make the diorama too cramped, and I'm going to have to replace with a Jeep and trailer. So
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I'm having to build the M10 up to a standard where I can see roughly how much is going to be left, and it's 50-50 as for whether it's going to be a Jeep or not at the moment. So
Yeah. You're having a bit of a rethink then, are you?
yeah. So but we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. So that's my belly and bench. So let's have a look, see what we got in the chat because we have a couple of Belly and benches. First off, Athol. Belly is pastrami sarnies.
Oh, nice.
With rye bread and smoky sauce, washed down with green tea. There's all the colours of the rainbow there. And bench is still them green things on bikes. Yes. Graham, bench is still. Belly is still to get bench commission build. Hey, what? Yeah, okay.
He's still to get a bench, and he's doing a commission build of an Azigao 24th Porsche 944 Turbo.
Right, but it doesn't say what he's had for his belly, in his belly.
No.
It does. He says he's still to get. He's still to get.
Yeah, he's still to do his belly.
Yeah, he's missed out a point.
Right,
yes.
right, yes, the punt, yes. Well,
Yeah, you can give him a finger of shame for lack of punctuation, Philip.
No, that's fine. That's fine by me. You know, I had you two to translate, which is great. It's fine.
Yeah. Well,
No problem.
well, I speak fluent Scots, and I understand that.
We've dealt with Graham for many years, and we know what he means.
Well, that's fine. That's
In
fine
Scotland,
by me.
in Scotland, we don't use especially Glasgow accent. You don't use punctuations, you know.
No, because that would mean you've got to pause for breath, wouldn't it? And you don't do that.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. Right. Dan, belly is JD and Coke. Oh dear.
Nice.
The bench is dribble because he's fizzed. He's fizzed. That's being polite. And fizz as part. As a part. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
I like the hick. Yes.
The hick at the end.
Is that a hick, or is he saying that he is a hick?
Well, it depends on how you take the spelling, really.
Yes.
Exactly.
It may have been a typo error. Yes.
It could have been. Right. PJ belly is homemade chicken vindaloo with garlic naan.
Oh, nice.
The bench is 124th Alpha Models Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo with lots and lots and lots of carbon decals. And
Nice.
he's losing the will to live. And the beverage of choice is beer.
Good man. Copious amounts of beer will be needed to recover from the carbon pull.
Absolutely. Bill is in. Armor Man. Hey, now, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
What we got? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, everyone else is saying hi to Bill. Right. Okay. So that's belly and benches for now. So yeah. Just quickly just go back to my my diorama. Boring, I know. Back to my my diorama, but yeah, I'm just sort of deliberating as to, like I said, go with the M10 as I was really sort of going for, but it means that they're going to be almost sort of nose to nose. Now that wouldn't really, even though I'm going to do it with the Tiger knocked out and and abandoned, that's not going to really happen, is it? They're not going to come. They're not going to come right up to it and park right up to it, nose to nose, are they?
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
No, because it'd make life a lot easier, harder then to move away if they need to. So this is my dilemma. I might have to.
I wouldn't quite say that. Once somebody comes under fire, the sense of self-preservation kicks in, and you move for cover very quickly, or learn to reverse very quickly.
Well, there is that. Yes, there is that.
But this is why Italian tanks have 4 forward gears and 20 reverse gears.
I thought that was 20 reverse and only 1 forward.
Yeah, they like to know they can get back out of trouble faster than they got into it.
Yeah.
So my argument is going to be: do I widen the road, which then would then give me enough room to then park the M10 off to the side, or do I leave it so we've got just a small narrow road
With all your German prisoners.
with a few German prisoners walking past and a geezer in a jeep?
Yeah, I would say that if you think the diorama looks overcrowded for the size that it is with the two main tanks in it, then I would go with only the one knocked out tank and have a Jeep instead.
Yeah, yeah. Less is
Yeah,
more.
Yeah.
I think the only way I'm going to solve it is by making the Jeep and the trailer up, aren't I?
Mm.
And then seeing how.
The question is what Jeep do you have?
I have it's an Italieri.
That's actually quite a good little kit. That.
Yeah. Is this one?
Yes.
This one?
I have the very same kit. Yes.
Yeah. So, but at the moment, it's in the Tamiya box because it's got the other bits and bobs that I kept from the other one. So yes, yeah. So I'm sort of humming and hawing. So I'll have to, like I say,
And even better, you could cram the trailer with lots of supplies.
I could indeed. So that there is a plan that is formulating in the back of my head.
Oh! I thought that was something was formulating in your belly there. Actually,
Well, yeah. Well, it could be the beans. You're right. It could be
yes.
we shall see later. Yes. So yeah, we'll see how things go because I don't really want to try and make the base any bigger than what it is because I'm not restricted for width, shall we say, but I'm restricted for height, and it's just yeah. Anyway, yeah.
So
we'll get there. We'll get there.
So the base is very tall for a Hobbit, is it?
Very. Very tall for a Hobbit, indeed. Yes. I think even if you had two Hobbits on one standing on the other one's shoulders, it won't reach the bottom branch.
Yes.
No. So let's see. So we'll go. Yeah, I might have an update for you next week because
I mean the only way you're going to know is just lay them all out and see what you think, Philip. Isn't it? I mean you'll be able to judge it, mate.
Yeah, I'll see. I think once I get some snow down as well, that might help me a bit.
Yeah, I mean we've all done it, haven't we? Where we've had a diorama idea, and then you put it all together, and you go, "Yeah, that's looking a bit cluttered, a bit busy," and then you just modify it a bit. So you can always have the other tank on a little vignette of its own, just to the side of the dio, so that there's a bit of continuity across the shelf.
This is going to be
it gives them an opportunity to do another diorama like the battle for the city of Aachen because the M10 tank destroyers were featured quite heavily in that battle.
Absolutely. So there's loads of potential, mate.
There we go. See, I'm so glad. Right, and Athol's asking, am I placing teddy bear fur in the turrets showing plumes of smoke? Well, I'm only doing it's had its track blown, so there wouldn't be any smoke coming out of the turret. So, although I do like the idea of that, but no, it's not going to be, should we say, depicting a gruesome event.
It's a mobility kill, not a key kill. Yes.
Oh, right.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. So, we're going to go with that. So we'll see how it looks. But yes. So. It's coming along. It's coming along.
I am sure it'll look splendid, mate.
Yes,
I will bring the Tiger over in a little while. But I do like this.
Crusted rust. Oh right.
Oh, yes, I've got those. Wait, just a second. I've got them. They're actually right behind me.
Now the only trouble I don't like about it is the fact that it's a bit bright. But
yes.
Yeah.
Well,
can you knock it down with a bit of grey or mix the two together slightly and do your own formula?
Well, absolutely.
They do actually do three different colours. They do the dark rust, the light rust, and the medium rust, and those are the three shades.
Yeah.
Well, I got the crusted rust, this one here, and the rusty streaks. Now I combined the both. Done the crusty first and then went over it with that. Now, just bear with me a second because I'll show you what I mean. So, just excuse my creaking chair.
That's all right because I can imagine that would knock that down quite nicely.
Oh yes. Now,
Churchill mode was activated there, wasn't it? Oh, yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes. But of course. Yes. Right.
Oh,
right.
Sean
And I've-
Connery's in.
Yeah. And I've also been using the winter streaky grime.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Come
that's
on,
a good
get
shade.
in the focus. Yeah,
I
get in the
used
focus,
I
right.
used that to knock down the white on the on my T72.
Right. Now.
Cool, yeah. See what you mean.
Yeah. I've put it onto the cables as well. I'm going to go back over with a little bit of white to say that there was.
Do you want to bung yourself full screen there, Philip, so the viewers can see? Nice big picture. That is seriously sexy, mate.
Yes.
Give yourself a bit of
Why not?
kudos,
Why not?
mate. Look at that.
Why not? Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I'm looking at, Phil, that looks about spot on.
Does, doesn't it?
It does,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, excellent. So I might just put a little bit of white, extra white in there. But yeah. So and those streaky grime. I like that as well. I do like that.
Yes.
Yeah. I
He likes a bit of streaking, does our Phil?
Oh,
like
just
a bit of
laugh.
I like a bit of streaking. Yeah.
I'm just laughing at PJ in the chat there, been spelling police. Bless him. I've got to love him. He's brilliant, isn't he? I'm just looking at what he's typing to poor old Dan there. It's like, yeah, bit pedantic, he says.
We've now got two pedantic gets.
Oh, I think that is brilliant. Oh dear, yeah. Sorry, Phil. I just couldn't stop giggling
right.
at that.
No worries.
But
So,
no, that is
so I'm
beautiful work, mate. That really is.
Yeah.
No, I'm quite
It is.
quite pleased. The only thing is with this now. This is Tamiya white over over hairspray, which is a bugger to actually get off.
Mm.
But it's better than trying to use this watered down in an airbrush, because all it kept doing was clogging me fucking airbrush. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the pigment in white, isn't it? It's a lot.
It does indeed.
It's a lot bigger.
Next time you do a white color, Phil, may I recommend this stuff, the VMS chip and Nexus stuff, because I tried it. And it was really, really good. In fact, I did it so much that I enjoyed doing it the first time and taking it off the first time that I had to spray it on again to do it a second time. And the thing is that because it's opaque, if you spray it on in selected areas, it covers up the thinner areas, but still leaves thin areas as well. So you get a thicker coat and a thin coat, and the two work together quite beautifully. The only thing I would recommend is that for every one of these you buy 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah,
You do use a lot of it. It's just one of those things. But yeah, I would highly recommend that. They also think the other thing I could recommend, and it's just not here beside me, is Mig Ammo do. This is the washable dust, but they do a water washable dust that you can apply. They do a white paint as well, and you apply it. You can brush apply it and then remove it with water or fade it down with water. And it works really well. If you apply it by airbrush, you've got a wee bit more problem trying to remove it because for some sort of reason, it dries harder through an airbrush than it does when you water wash it.
Are you Adam?
Hello.
Hello, Adam.
Evening, Adam.
How
How you doing?
I'm not too bad, thank you very much. How are you guys?
Good.
Fine and dandy, mate. How are you?
Fantastic. I'm pretty good. So since we're talking about white, because it is a hideous colour to paint and to apply, in my opinion, your best 2 whites are going to be Pro Acryl Titanium White, which is lovely. And then you've got a Vallejo Game Color Arctic White, also.
Oh,
lovely.
yeah.
Absolutely
Jackie's in. Evening, Jackie.
lovely whites. Cover really nicely too.
Yeah.
I would take those 2 whites over any GW stuff. However, people have an issue with Corex White.
And he's frozen.
And he's frozen.
I've been using my wet palette that much now that I can now apply Corex White nicely.
Yeah.
Now,
I've done it
now
that much.
would Adam, would this Would this,
But yeah,
would this be
you want
Sky
white,
or Talk
Arctic
Talk?
White or Titanium White by Pro Krill. Best ones.
There's obviously a delay in the network for them.
Yeah, Virgin Media are having national issues at the moment, folks. It's there's a bit of an
so
outage
Sky
going
still-
on.
Way!
Yeah, there's a bit of an outage going on around the country. So yeah,
That's
they
because
are
everyone-
working on it.
Yes, that's because people are leaving them. That's why.
Yeah, there's been issues for the last 24, 48 hours. I had issues with it yesterday Sunday during the morning, and they was working over here, but they're upgraded all their exchanges, but I think it might have gone a bit Pete Tong. So yeah.
Yes. But anyway, welcome, Adam. Anyway,
Thank you. Thank you.
so what's in your belly?
I did eat. What did I eat?
I'm sorry.
He's still cooking it, isn't he?
Oh, I had a beef sandwich. That was it. It was just something quick and easy at work. I was like, that'll do. On my bench, however, on my bench there is a multitude of models still to be primed, but not at the time. And I had a weekend off, so I took the time to go out with my girlfriend for the weekend.
Oh, nice one.
So that was very nice. Went to Conway Castle and went to see the D&D film, which is excellent. So I've got the Norwood box still on my bench. I've got 6 orc knobs to paint, and I've got a Space Marine primary Space Marine chaplain on bike to paint. That's a lot more than I would normally have built. As when I got back into hobby, started the channel and everything, I said I'm going to build this and paint that and this. So I'm kind of going a bit further in now and having a couple of things on the go. So the Norwood box, it's got 2 factions. I'm painting one of those factions and the chaplain on bike. I'm going to paint the orcs and then finish off the Norwood box. And so I've got a nice...
Yeah.
Okay, I don't feel like painting the chaplain today, but I want to paint this. I can go and paint that.
Exactly.
So I've got a couple of odd models here and there, like the Noise Marine, which I painted. And one model I have painted and completed over 2 days, about 10 hours work. And I've had that in my stash for a year and a half.
Can I just say, Adam, that is absolutely stunning work, mate.
Oh, what, the one I'm on about?
Yeah, the one you posted.
When I do a model, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Like
Don't be offended. I would say that is the best work I've seen you do, mate.
Non-take. Thing is, when I'm doing the orcs and the Space Marines or whatever and the 40k stuff, I'm doing it to get it on the table.
Yeah.
If it's a named character or it's the higher the troop choices in the hierarchy, the more time I'll spend on it.
Yeah.
Basic troops, done, dusted, go.
Yeah.
Next one's a bit more time, and so on and so forth. Named characters get the most care and attention because it's not just a named character, it's a proper gaming piece. But this one is just for fun, for me, and it is one of the, I looked at it and went, did I paint that?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Honestly, mate, that is, I think if you was to put that on a competition table, you would win something, and any Games Workshop branch would be more than happy to have that in their window, mate. I'm telling you, it's beautiful.
It was a Games Workshop piece. It's a 3D printed piece I got.
I know, mate, but but it is stunning, mate. You should be dead proud of that, mate.
I am. The annoying thing is, though, because I'm part of Duncan Rose Painting Academy.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, their monthly competition was wizards, warlocks, and what have you. I posted in one of my older ones for it. I haven't painted this yet. This is started last week when the competition closed. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
If only that competition was this month, I'd be like, I got you.
Yeah, straight in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, never mind, eh?
Never mind, mate, but no. You should be dead proud of that, mate. Beautiful. Really is.
Everyone will see it in the gallery shortly.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. Right. So let's just double check, see if we've anybody in. Whilst we were chatting away, Jackie's in, so we've also hopefully said evening to Jackie.
Hello, Jackie.
Hello.
And apparently Kevin's behind the sofa watching the footy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I sent him an invite to come on, but it's football night, isn't it? Of course. Yeah.
So I think we have got everybody in so far in the chat. Lovely, thank you. Right, so hang on. I've noticed Jackie hasn't put her belly and bench in.
Oh.
Slacking there a bit, Jackie. Come on.
Yeah.
We all look forward to knowing what you've had on your belly tonight.
She did tell me earlier what they were having for tea tonight. Well, I believe ham featured in it.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Right. So, whilst we're waiting for Jackie to confirm what's in the belly and bench, shall we do the tip of the week?
Yeah.
We can indeed, yes.
Yeah. Now, you will be pleased to know, Colin, that we don't have to actually do the actual tune to the tip of the week.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So,
Yeah.
I don't know whether
Just for that,
I thought for a minute you was going to ask me to do one. Only the last tip of the week I did broke Panzer, didn't it? So
just for Adam's petulant comment, he should do I was going to say alpaca.
Alpaca.
You were going to say it.
Yes, Adam, please sing in the style of an alpaca.
I can just do it like a very bored train conductor. Panzer's tip of the week. Panzer's tip of the week.
Panzer's tip of the week. Panzer's tip of the week.
Of the week.
Yes.
And now it's completely different.
Yes. The album will be out next year, folks. The spring of next year.
Yeah, be afraid. Be very, very afraid.
Miserable Basis makes album.
Yeah. And Jacqueline has just
That'll be
confirmed.
popular.
Jacqueline has just confirmed belly was ham with wedges and fried egg.
Oh,
I remember ham being mentioned.
am with an H.
The actual jingle album will be out just after Christmas, with all proceedings going to my charity, Phil's Mental Wellcare.
Quick side note, you know what my girlfriend finds really funny? I'm a grade 8 bass player twice. I'm not gonna lie, I am fairly good. She can't understand why I can't sing.
Because you're a bass player. Did I say that out
This is
loud?
what I told her.
Blimey, what does that leave a drummer then?
Currently on the side of the stage. Right, that's how you know.
Yeah.
That's how you know. That's how you know the stage is level. It's all right. I've got friends who are drummers. It's fine.
Oh yeah, one of my best mates is a drummer.
God helping then.
Yeah.
My favourite thing is a drummer's leg.
I see what he did there.
Yeah, right. So shall we introduce Panzer's tip of the week properly?
Yeah, hurry up, because what I'm holding is heavy. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Here we go. Panzer's
Panzer's tip of the week. Panzer's tip of the week. Panzer's tip of the week.
Oh.
See, it's not far off from me doing it, is it?
Oh, it's uncanny, ads.
Yes. Right then.
Yes. Okay. Right. So let me just put you front and center. Hang on a sec, Panzer. Where are we? Boink, ding. There we go.
Right.
Boink.
This week's topic is research.
Jesus.
Or how to get books. Right now, as we know, Phil likes to do a book, to do a model from a photograph, a famous photograph that he's found. And there's all sorts of research you can do on books, on tanks. You know, you get your books on this, you get, books on leopards, Shermans, different types of publications with different data. And the information varies from year to year, because this was published a couple of years ago, so it's a more up-to-date book than what was published 30 or 40 or even 50 years ago when the likes of the Squadron Signal publications, which at the time were quite good. If you're really lucky, you can actually get your hands on some of the original merchandising things, publications for a particular book. I got this on a visit to a certain armament establishment. And it was one of the publicity brochures that they gave out when they were trying to flog the Challenger tanks to certain Eastern European, certain Eastern Middle Eastern countries. Wait a second. Then you've got the big heavy tomes like this, which don't have any pictures in it, but confirms what particular battalion had what particular types of equipment on a set given date. That's a bit more in-depth research. You've also got the likes of uniform guides with companies like Osprey, who do the men at arms and the elite series. Again, there's plenty of photographs and these sort of things. If people are looking for photographic research or colour mixes for uniforms, one of my little closet things is I like painting Napoleonic figures, and so that's why the Brunswick troops are there. And then you have the more, what's the word I'm looking for? Detailed things that the likes of the Achtung Panzer Ranger books that are for Japanese, not a word of English apart from the captions of the pictures, which shows outline drawings of where particular bolts feature and what changed between various batches of a particular tank. For example, how the engine decks changed at the back of a particular tank in a production run. There's those sort of things. And then you've got other pictorial magazines like this thing, Nuts and Bolts, which have walkarounds showing some specific particular preserved vehicles. But at the beginning of the book, they also have some privately owned photographs taken at the time, which are now starting to become available to buy as members of the German armed forces during the Second World War passed away, and their images are being purchased, but they're donated to charity shops and are being bought up, and you see them frequently on eBay. So those are the sort of publications. So you can, and they also give you lots of ideas for your next model, how you're going to build it, how you're going to display it. For example, with your famous the tank scene that you did with the Sherman with the Firefly.
Oh, you mean Phil's Folly? Yes.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, I wouldn't say that was much of a folly because your photograph had me fooled as well for a little while, and it wasn't until I found a slightly different reference photograph that I was able to confirm that it wasn't actually a cast hull; it was a composite hull, and. But because of the way the camouflage net was, it looked like a composite. But you had built, and then your infinite imagination and great wisdom and foresight actually built what was a Canadian Grizzly tank, which was the Canadian version of the Firefly, of which only 17 were made. And they were used for training in Canada to teach the Canadian tank crews how to work a Firefly. And funnily enough, about 6 months ago in another magazine publication, the very same Grizzly tank turned up as captioned as a Firefly. So you did build something that did exist.
Although there were a few people that tried to tell me otherwise. Yes.
They did tell you that the hatch is wrong for a Firefly, and I was thinking, well, looking at that, it is wrong. It's completely wrong. But we got you sorted.
We did, indeed. Yes, with a little help from yourself. Yes.
Yes.
So that was all good.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I mean, I build when I was doing it's not on my bench, but I was doing when I did the Russian T-72 last year with the white camouflage. I based the camouflage and the colour scheme on a particular vehicle that I happened to find on the internet. So you can, and of course you have access to the world's information at your oyster, at your fingertips, and the world's your oyster with that. You've just got to bearing in mind that not everything you see on the internet is true. And I was reminded only this morning of the infamous April Fool's joke from, believe it or not, 1996, where a man had built for a science fiction competition the KV-6 Behemoth, and it appeared as in the 1996 issue of Boresight magazine. and it was the April Fool's edition. And it was about 10, 12 years later that it suddenly became a matter of fact on the internet, and had people actually were producing photoshopped images of the real thing and pertaining it to be the KV6 Behemoth. And it was a tank that never existed in real life.
Sarah Jane is in the chat and says, all that research, she says, and yet I still corrected Deputy Panzer on a Panzer-free factoid. That's why he's still only a deputy.
Yes.
Hi, Sarah Jane. Lovely to see you in, by the way.
Hello, Sarah Jane.
Hi, Sarah Jane. Yes.
So, but that
So,
was
yeah.
so. You know, there are books out there. I mean, I'm lucky. I live in Scotland's book town. So, but unfortunately, none of the bookshops really specialise in military vehicle books. But books are there. You can hunt them out from publications from the 1970s that show then tanks in development, which would be the Abrams, the Leopards, and the infamous XM project, or the main bit, the MBT-70, which was supposed to be the NATO universal tank that every country was supposed to be involved in. NATO was supposed to buy and deploy.
It's all about the research.
Yep, it's all about looking and enjoying and asking questions on forums or people who are in the know, like Adam.
Oh,
Yes, and that's my tip of the week for this week.
Excellent. So that's Panzer's tip of the week.
Panzer's tip of the week. Panzer's tip of the week. Panzer's tip of the week.
you are aware I know absolutely sod all, right?
Yeah,
you're,
no, I was just
you're all aware of this. That the fact
Yeah.
that I know bugger.
Yeah,
and
we're just
all.
bigging you up, Adam, to stop you feeling inferior, mate. That's all it is.
No, it's fine. I know I
Oh,
am.
bless you.
I don't. You don't need to kid me. I know. I know my role.
I can hear the walking away music now playing in the background.
yes.
Well, the only
Good.
difference
Yeah, was
is
it
is I'm like this.
the end theme from the Hulk, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sarah Jane says, or in your case, Deputy Panzer, just ask me.
Yeah. Right. So, so well done. That's Tanz's Pap of the Week. What? Where'd that go?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
what,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
What you
no.
been drinking, Philip?
I don't know. It was something in the coffee, I think. Yeah. Yes. Indeed.
Yeah, but a
Right.
fly. It'll be a dead
It would
fly.
be fun. It would be. Could well be. Right. So we do the. Should we do the gallery? Should we get the gallery?
Yeah, let's have a bit of gallery goodness.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So let me find the. Where's the intro to the gallery? Here we go. Right. 50p to go into the coffers. Here we go. What happened there? Oh, I don't know. No idea. Right. So here we go. Right. First up in the gallery this week is Adam.
Oh yeah, that's
With
what I was feeling.
sub-assemblies.
Yeah, I was feeling really groggy because I got a cold again, and I wanted to model, but I didn't want to do too much, so I just got everything on paper clips ready to spray, and like got all the contacting points. I just covered in white tack, so I can just spray, paint, peel, glue. That's all that is.
Excellent.
Happy days, mate.
It's not much of a progress, but it's
Right. Bill,
progress.
I'm a man.
Hey, mate, it's progress, mate.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so let me see if I get
This,
this.
hopefully this one's good for a show.
So I will just come back to what Adam says. So what he does is he sticks it, mounts it, and then sprays it.
I'm ignoring it completely.
Oh, look at that. Whoa.
Yes. Yes. So this is from Bill. Yes. Look at that.
Wow. That is absolutely stunning. I love that. Yeah.
I'm going
All
to-
day long,
I'm going
mate.
to give that I'm going to give that a ding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Got me ding at that. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
And
Ding.
one for Adam as well.
Well done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, that is beautiful, mate.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, excellent bit of work there, Bill. Hopefully, now he said it will show good at the next show, so hopefully he'll let us know once he has and
Yeah.
how it's done. So
Yeah,
excellent.
absolutely
Lovely
beautiful
there.
work, that, mate. That is stunning. Oh, look at this. Batmobile.
Now, Leonard Cook. Yes, Batmobile. Yes. From the 1980s cartoon series. Yeah, or animated series rather.
Yeah.
You can't say cartoons. It's animated. Yes, animated series.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yes,
te-
it's rather
Technically, if it was made before 1990, it is a cartoon. After that, it becomes animation.
nice.
Because they've become professional animators by then.
Oh,
But
God.
yes, very good.
Eh?
Yeah, well done, Leonard.
Yep,
I
well
like
done.
that. Yeah, very nice.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm back to Adam again. Now, look, here we go again. Look, here's Adam.
Yeah, this was Friday night. I'd finished work. I was about to meet my friend online, and I did this from about 5 till 8 o'clock. 5 till about 20 past 8 or something like that. This is just the start of what we'll see later on.
Yeah, I do like that.
The staff isn't finished, the boots aren't finished, and nor do you have his base. And then there's some little bits on the blue robes where I went back over, especially like where the tentacles are. There's a little bit of blue on the side there. I've come to realize that was actually more of the burgundy, so I retouched that up and did it. But yeah, this is just like halfway. I think it's about halfway, maybe.
Yeah, stunning piece, that. It really is.
Yeah, excellent.
certainly
well done.
deserves a
Well
ding.
done, that one, Adam.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And back to Leonard. Now, this time it's the 92 Batboat. Look at that.
Oh, nice one.
There was a bat
Yeah.
in 92.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Batboat.
I'm trying to think. That the one with the penguin with
Indeed.
That's
Indeed.
the little
Danny
guy.
DeVito, wasn't it?
Yes, that's it. Yes, that was it. Danny, I
Yeah,
remember his
yeah,
name.
I remember that.
Okay. Yes, there was a bat boat. Yes.
That's the one. Yeah, excellent. Well
He
done on that
gets
one,
it in
Leonard.
as well.
Yeah,
Indeed.
it weren't this boat, it was Batboat. No, I'll get me coat.
Don't do this, do that. Yes, right.
Yeah.
Right. And we've
You
got
see, I'm thinking of the 1960s bat boat from the TV series.
Yeah, the one with the big fin on the top.
Yeah, that kind of looked like a boat. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Scott. Here we go.
Oh,
This is
nom 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 nom.
Yep, he's now doing. He's now working on the bass as well. It's all about the bass.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Look at that. And he started the weathering. Started the weathering process.
Yes.
Nice work yet again, Scott.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a proper weathering git. He is.
You see, all that aftermarket that he bought is making it stand out now.
Yeah.
He's still probably costing me.
Yeah, he does a lot of walking now, doesn't he, Scott? Then he can't afford to fuel his bike.
I thought he tried to miss a cat again. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so all the aftermarket he's bought, he can't afford the fuel. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's lovely. That is looking
Beautiful work,
lovely,
Scott. All joking aside.
Yes.
That is wonderful.
Yes. I didn't encourage him to buy the aftermarket tracks. He did that all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
You just pushed him down the alley and then never let him come back again, did you? You just said bye.
If
Hey,
you're
Scott,
gonna,
look at this. Boof.
yeah, if you're gonna go to all the effort of raising the suspension on the kit, and you might as well go and buy a few bits and bobs to tart up the model, you might as well go the whole hog and go full Monty on it. And he did.
He has. Yeah. No, that is looking really, 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 really lovely.
You know, he even went with the Klansman antennas that Mike Shackleton at Scorpio Model Miniatures does, which surprised me because I didn't think he would buy for those. But yeah, it does really improve the overall base kit. In fact, so much so that I'm working out how I can buy another one of those kits this year and all the aftermarket upgrades myself.
Let's see. Sell a kidney.
Yeah, it's a lot of double shifts you're going to be doing then if you get Scott involved, because he will get you back.
He will indeed. Yeah. Oh no. I know what the shortcomings of the kit are. So yeah. But I wouldn't do the Golf version. I would do something like the K4 version, which has a slightly different armor package and storage arrangements.
No, that is superb. That is
Yep.
lovely. Loving that, Scott. That is wonderful. You can get a ding for that, mate.
I think
That-
one of the
that was
impressive things for me.
That was a
So
bit flat. That's better.
I don't like do armor and stuff like that, but what I think's impressive as someone who does mainly miniature painting is that when you look at a model tank or a model armor vehicle or any such vehicle of that origin or whatever, airplane tanks or whatever, I think it's really impressive the way you can look at it and see a weight, if that makes sense. Like you look at it and see,
Yes.
that looks heavy,
Yeah.
and then it's like that's actually just plastic and brass. I said, like, or maybe
Yeah.
some, extra metal bits. But you look at it and think that looks heavy, man. And like,
Yeah.
I think that's one of the impressive things I have over guys like yourselves who do all like this type of modeling, whereas I do miniature painting. Like I say, it adds a weight. It's got a weight to it. Whereas like I can, you look at a Boom Dakar Snazwagon, it looks like a Boom Dakar Snazwagon. It doesn't look very heavy. Whereas real world things, it's really hard to kind of make them heavy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I think it's a testament to the skill of having it look like it's got weight to it.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate.
You've got to give that illusion. Got to give that illusion. So well done, Scott. Now, Panzer.
Yes.
You've been doing some gardening.
I have indeed. Yes, that was my. If you remember last week on the Bring What You Build week, I was planting some in the flower pots. I was planting some shrubs, some flowers.
A shrubbery.
Yes, those were the three that at the front of that image is the 3D printed plant pot, and at the back are the finished plant pots, which will eventually
And they bloomed. Yes.
feature into. Yes, I got my plants in early because it was spring.
Can you bring us another shrubbery, but only a little higher, so we can have a little path running down the middle?
Yes. And so eventually those will feature in some diorama at some point. But I was curious to try out the VMS Smart Claw. And this is the engine for the kit that I was working on. That's actually a T34 engine. Minus its gearbox, and have a few bits rearranged so it kind of looks the part of the engine that actually powers the tank transporter.
Again, it looks heavy. It doesn't look like a couple of bits of plastic. It looks
Yeah, it looks like it's got weight to it.
yeah.
Almost looks like it's die cast, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Almost looks like it's like a pewter or some sort of die-cast toy or something.
That was the Alclads. And here I am working on the interiors of a pair of the Tacom 432 kits. That particular one is the mortar version, which will have a mortar in the back that mounts in that little round hole that you see in the base plate.
Nice.
That one there. Yes.
Yep.
Excellent.
And the other one
Yes. Very good.
is
Which is that one.
is the peak turret version, which we'll have, if I can find it. There'll be some bits and bobs. A minute. Here it is. And of course, it's not in the tub of bits and bobs.
Sarah Jane
why
says
would
that
he
she
be?
thinks Panzer's doing the plant pots to hide the dirt from the tunnel that he's digging. Yeah. Yeah, the North Korean, because he's getting recalled to North Korea, is Panzer.
Yes. Yes,
Right.
very good.
No, no, look, here it is. Here, there's the peak turret. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
There's it. See, now that's the peak turret when it's actually installed on the tank of the vehicle.
Nice one.
Excellent. Right. Okie dokie. That's all good.
That's just the wash stage,
Excellent.
and I've still got all the other mucking to do with it.
So, well done. Well done on that one, sir. Right,
Dean.
and we're back to Adam again.
I'm not going to say
Yes.
anything.
No,
I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
finished.
It's absolutely beautiful, mate.
Because, quite frankly, I don't think I painted this.
Mm.
Genuinely, just like the work is far ahead of anything I've done. Even for
Yeah.
my favorite models I've painted before, not just like the Orcs, like the earlier D&D stuff. Like whatever I can see up there at the moment, but everything's escaping me. This I think might be one of my best pieces.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what else to say to it.
Yeah.
Other than look at it.
Yeah, it's good that you've acknowledged that as well, because beforehand you wouldn't have been comfortable saying that, would you? But
No.
yeah, it is beautifully done, mate. You should be proud of that, mate.
Like me other stuff's great. Don't get me wrong. I love all the York stuff I've done. I love all the stuff I've done previously, like up here.
Yeah,
Love it all. Everything I've done, I absolutely love. But this is just like, what has happened to make me push that contrast and get it? It's still not the best blending and layering and stuff like that. But it's got a depth and it's got a character to it, and it's very vibrant. And it's like,
it's probably because it is a different build, isn't it? It's not your normal orcs or things, and because it's a different subject matter, it's almost freed your creativity a bit, hasn't it? And it's let you branch out, and yeah, it could be that, mate.
well,
Yeah.
this is.
They always
this is
say
using,
change is good as a rest.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, this is using like 3 of Duncan Rose's tutorials, like 3 different model tutorials. So it's actually made me want to go back and do the D&D box I've got, which is where is it?
yeah,
Don't fall off your chair! Don't fall off your chair! Don't fall off your chair!
If you do, put my live full screen, please, Phil.
yeah.
To maybe go and do that at some point.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, a lot of people don't get the academy, but yeah, I find it inspirational, you know,
You know,
it just lets you see just different techniques, different things
Yeah.
done, and you're like, yeah,
For the price it is, it's really good as well, and it's a really great learning resource because
Yeah.
I took in I use a guide for his Exalted Sorcerer for the blues.
yeah,
His guide for Fabius Bile for the face, and the hair and stuff like that, and then it was something else as well. So all of this kind of there's certain
Yeah.
details I can't get, like stuff around the bottles,
yeah,
only pure basics because it's 3D printed, and there's 2 versions, 25mm this
Yeah.
and a 75. Details are a bit soft. So anyone out
yeah,
there,
yeah.
yes. So anyone out there who's not quite aware of the size of this, I'm sure most are, but that's that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Size of your thumb.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes. Well done. So excellent work there as,
Yes.
as always.
Adam gets a ding.
That was the gallery.
Yeah, well,
But the thing that Colin was
It's
saying
being
is
of
that, is that Colin was saying about learning new things and different things. I mean, if it wasn't for the figure painting guys, I would not have understood what matte medium, glazed medium, retarder, and the
Yeah.
plastic putty it was. So I ended up buying those over the last couple of years. But talking to the guys that do the figure painting to learn how to blend.
yeah,
And it's the same as like you, Colin. We've been watching a lot of night shift videos, and we went out because we were impressed with the smart mod, and we bought that.
Yeah. You know, you don't have to use their techniques on the models they're doing. You can take their techniques, mix it with your own, and that's what I like about this hobby. There's Warhammer techniques, there's diorama techniques, figure painting techniques. You can roll them all together and start using them in different modelling genres, and I love that.
Yeah. Well, it's like with my orcs now, and like the Black Templars. I've done one Black Templar character now. I've got the chapter on bike, and then I'm going to work through the combat patrol box with the intercessors, and another box of whatever orc stuff, and I'll go to more combat patrol stuff. And I'll go back and forth. But what I was looking at when I finished the last set of boys I've done, and it's looking through the first two sets, and then seeing the newer sets, and then seeing like the goals like Git Stomper, seeing the War Boss and Mega Realm, and seeing all these characters and all these other models, which I've gone like, oh, I'm not actually going to layer this now. I'm going to edge highlight it to give it a bit more definition. The edge highlight is fine. The layering's fine. The highlighting instead of doing edge highlight is fine. I'm not very good at it yet, but I still like. It still gives you the same impression that certain things are being, highlighted. But that's what I've got from looking Rose back at when he was on Warhammer TV.
Absolutely.
When you look at it and you get to realize that certain things are like this, like of orcs seen as green. You come to realize that even on the knuckles, it's going to be a lighter green, almost pale flesh. So I add that to the knuckles, to the elbow, to the lips, in the ears and stuff like that. And you get to realize the depth of a character and the depth of a model in that regards. But that's why I don't do it on like the boys or the Gretchen, because it's just like tabletop, boom, done. Next group, maybe higher rank, like the Knobs or an elite or whatever, or name character, and then put a little bit more detail in. So God help me when I do Galsgul Thraka, because that's going to take me ages, because I want to get that absolutely spiffing.
Yeah.
This is the whole concept of what Games Workshop and their painting system works. That you mass produce the tabletop miniatures, the rank and file, the ordinary space marines, the ordinary troops, and then as you'd go up to do sergeants and higher ranking figures, having painted all the other stuff beforehand, you understand how to paint when you do that. And then you do that guy, and then you go to do the next level of guys, by which time you've done some vehicles. You're bringing in even more level of details, and then you compare what you painted with your first figure to your most recent painted figure, and you see a marked difference because you understand how the paint works, how it performs on the brush, how you're supposed to use the brush, and all the fun that you have from doing it. So you improve your technique, and then you want to go back to the beginning and start again.
Eventually, at some point,
these are two heads that I painted. Again, it's because of the camera that were painted. Now, that was painted some 12 years ago. And this was painted recently. In fact, again, on a couple of months ago, I think it was February, I painted this one on the Bring What You Build night. And the difference between what I'm doing now and what I'm was doing then is incredible. There are differences with the heads. It's the same with the figures. Same with figure painting, using the blending technique and highlighting. And again, stuff that I've learned from watching how Night Shift has learned to paint his figures, doing that. Now, this is a plastic figure, not a resin figure, so the detail isn't as crisp. But again, it's something different because I've learned. And you're right about the knuckles and the fingernails. Again, you can't see it in this guy, but because of the contrast, but he has fingernails painted in because they naturally are lighter than your colour of your fingers.
Yeah. So. It's like when I did. So one of my early models, well, not early models. This was I got back into the hobby quite a little while down the line. I picked up a Baroness from a TT Combat game, which was free with a magazine, and this was one of the most detailed ones at the time. Brilliant. What's wrong with his nails? Mine are worse. I bite mine.
Yeah. I have my excuse is I've been working at the bench today. I have been busy today, so I haven't had the chance to clean my fingernails.
Mine split all the time. Terrible they are. They just split right down.
Yeah.
They grow so long and then they split right down into the nail bed. It drives me nuts.
But
Yes,
the difference
I'm
is,
sure
like,
it is.
here's one of my favorite miniatures I painted, which is Arcan, the Cruel from D&D, and then here's
Yeah.
and so it's little improvements, and as you go along, like, you get to know the paint, you get to know how things work, and you just get used to you get used to your way of doing it. You get comfortable, and then you're like, right, I'm going to try this thing now, and then you push yourself out a little bit further. Like, at some point, I will probably go back to all the basic orc troops and add the flesh to the knuckles, the flesh to the lips. But to be fair, the basic rank and file troops, I want them to look like basic rank and file troops.
Yeah.
I'm not a heavy metal. I'm not an heavy metal painter. I'm not got to get everything up to a certain standard, and that's. As much as I love Games Workshop, that's one thing I wish they would push more. That it's very easy in this hobby to look at someone else's work and get discouraged about your own. It's really easy to do that, and especially if you look at guys like Miniac, Ninjon, or whoever. But they started somewhere. They've got good at it very quickly or very slowly over time, and it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to that position. But as long as you're happy with your model, yourself, not comparing it to anyone else, because no one's going to say,
yeah.
Someone might say, oh, if you did that, that might bring it out a bit more, or if you did that, it'll work better. But no one's going to say that's all the crap. And they'll say it's really good. How I'll try doing this next time and build you up. But the important thing is, and it is, like I say, it's easy to get discouraged, and I was the same. But as long as you're happy with the model, it's like 40k stuff's for tabletop, pretty much. The named characters will be the highest standard. The named characters will be painted to the quality of this guy. But rank and file, just get them on the table. And end of the day, you're going to see them. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see them from close up, unless you're at a show which you're entering like your best work at a show. You're going to see them from a couple of foot away. You're not going to be staring at them like, ooh, what's this? You're not going to be. You're going to see them from a good distance away. So, as long as you're happy with what you're doing and the way you're painting, don't be too hard on yourself and don't get discouraged.
But it's that age-old thing, Adam, isn't it? We are our own worst critic.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely.
Indeed.
And I defy any modeler not to be like that, because we all are.
Dude, I'm a bass player. I'm a fairly good bass player, as by my certificates and everything. I still think I'm crap.
Yeah.
I'm like, much of my ex-bandmate and my music teacher's despair. She's like, "Oh God, you're not crap. You can play this really awesome song. Like, I can play Lacquerhead solo, and yet I still think I'm crap. So go figure."
Yeah.
There we are. Right. So I tell you what, boys and girls, before the end of the evening goes completely away from us, shall we start the quiz?
Yeah, let's start the quiz.
Let me just apply the camouflage.
Wait, hang on. What are the new rules? What's this week's new rules? What's he changed?
New rules, right. So the rules are no asking what year the film was made, who the main actors were, who the directors were, who any of the actors were, where the film was set, what the storyline was, and yeah.
So essentially, don't ask questions.
Yeah, just keep talking, Adam. That way you won't get a point anyway.
Yeah.
No, the basic rules apply. You can ask 3 questions, but you cannot ask the main actor, what was the other ones? The director, and I can't remember the other one. Anyway, you know the rules. I'll tell you what.
The composer,
the composer. That's it. Yes. Correct, Mondo. There we go. Right. So let's start. Let's just get on with it, shall we? There we go. Let's do it.
And now, from Norwich, it's the Quiz of the Week.
Just to clarify something, Phil, that Sarah Jane has got some rules. The guessers have a rules as well. No flipping Azerbaijan or deepest and darkest Norfolk film posters.
Oh, thank God for that, because they're mostly Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, and Iranian posters this week. So we're all right. I'm all right. Excellent. Right. Okay. Now, in all seriousness, yeah. So anyone who doesn't know the game, where have you been?
Yeah.
Right. So it is the movie poster and model box art quiz. It's pure and simple. That's what it is. Guess the model box art, the manufacturer of the kit, the scale, and what the actual kit is. And the movie poster is literally telling me what the movie is. You get 3 questions. If you can't get it at the end of the 3 questions, then the point comes to me.
It's to
Doesn't,
do.
Then,
Go on. Sorry, mate.
and then if in the other meantime, your the aim of the game is to get the points from me and whoop my ass. Yes.
Yeah, it's to do whatever we can to prevent you getting a point quiz.
Yes.
Correct.
And
yes.
we may not
Absolutely.
be able to ask who the main actor is,
Yeah.
but I think, guys, I've got a way around that.
Ah, good man.
I see. Getting a bit crafty, is he? Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I thought
Right.
since
So
we're
in
not
that
allowed
case,
to, since we're not allowed to ask who the main actor is, I have a new question that skirts around that.
Right.
Ah,
Okay.
Happy days, because the goalposts have been moved considerably in Phil's favour recently, haven't they?
Yes. So I've been giving it quite a bit of contemplative thought.
Not that we're bitter in any way, Phil.
Right.
No, trust me, Sarah Jane,
No.
you'll like this.
No.
That you'll like where I'm going with this in a minute or two. I did have a joke for you for this week, but
Oh dear. As long as you don't sing, I don't mind.
Right.
it's not my turn to
Right.
sing. It's your guys' turn to sing.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, so we'll start. First off this week is a model box art.
That's a plane.
That
Thank
is
you.
a Edward BF 110 in 148 scale.
No. You're right so
one-
far. It is an Edward BF 110.
Okay, it's a 172nd scale.
Yeah. But what is it?
It's a plane.
Yeah.
It has 2 wings. It's a plane. If it has 1 wing, it's not a plane.
It's a monoplane. Well, now, come on. You know, as you know, with Edward, you have to say what type
It's
of
a Profi
Edward
pack.
it is. Well
It's a
done.
Profi pack.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there
You
we
see that? You see, he'd forgotten the rules. He'd forgotten the rules already.
I hadn't forgotten the rules.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. I'm subtly laughing to myself because I know what's coming. You don't.
Right, okay. So there we go. Edward 172nd Messerschmitt BF 110E Profi pack. Right. So see how easy that was.
Yes.
Yep. Right. Okay.
Sarah Jane says 1 wing means it's about to crash. I saw what you did there.
Right. So next one.
One
up is-
one wing means it's too late to get life insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Zoom
Ooh,
in a
look
bit
at this.
more.
Zwink. There you go. How's that?
It's a Swedish plane. Is it a Saab?
Yeah. It is a Saab, yes.
Okay. 172nd scale.
Nope.
148th scale.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a 148th scale Saab. Okay. Well, I've got you started, guys. It's up to the
Yeah,
plane.
no, we're just letting you carry on, mate.
You go for it. Don't let us interrupt.
So 178 second. That's 178 seconds. What on earth?
What have you been drinking, Phil? What was in those
I have.
bins?
I don't know what's in the coffee. I think. Yeah. So right. So 148 scale Saab. Saab what?
Mm.
Plane.
And who's
It's not a-
Submarine.
It's not a car.
Submarine.
It's definitely not a car. No, you're right. It's definitely not a car.
The Submariner.
It's not a Submariner.
Dan is saying it's the Azerbaijan.
Right.
Dan, the Azerbaijani Avengers.
Yeah.
What was in your coffee tonight? Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Azerbaijani Avengers. Jeff Light says it's a Saab 105.
Ooh, yes, it is a Saab 105. So
Get in there,
148,
Jeff.
Yeah, Saab 105 in 148 scale. So now all we need to know is the manufacturer of the kit.
Is it KP models?
It's not. It's not the Kuvu Savosti Postojov. No. See, I like saying that. You see, other people just say KP.
Absolutely. Those that destroy every language they speak just say KP.
Yeah. That's it.
Zvezda?
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not a Zvezda. No.
Hobby Boss? Trumpeter?
No. And no again. Matthew Ward and PJ are saying pilot
replicas.
It is indeed pilot replicas.
Get in now. Points issued.
Indeed. So, yeah.
And I will say hello to Matthew because he hasn't.
Yeah, hello, Matthew. All right, buddy.
Replicas, Saab. Evening,
It looks a nice little
evening,
kit,
Matthew.
that, doesn't it?
Right now,
I'll say little kit. It's 48 scale, isn't it? So.
it does. Yeah. But it is only a little plane. So here we go. The
I'm sure
first
its wife
of the
loves him.
movies.
Born on the 4th of July?
Yeah.
Falling down.
Nope. Nope.
Can you zoom into the flag, please?
American Sniper?
Can I zoom in?
Yes.
No, I can see what you did there, but it's not. So you want me to zoom in to the flag?
Yes.
To the flag.
Yeah.
And
Flag,
no, it's
innit?
not the latest news report of Donald Trump at his trial.
yeah. Donald Trump goes into hiding.
Yeah. No, well, funny enough,
Is it American Psycho?
No.
Yeah, that was the Christian Bale one, wasn't it? American Psycho?
It
Yeah.
was, and the book is awful.
I was thinking earlier this evening, I was watching the BBC, they had a ticker tape, Trump F, and that's what, and it was just up briefly, and then it came down. This could be what they were referring to. Trump falls to his death.
Yeah. No, won't be so lucky. No. Ooh, did I say that? Yes. So.
Larry Russell passed out on the 4th of July.
Yeah. No. Yes.
We won't read out what Dan said.
Yeah. Athol says Full Metal Jacket.
No, not Full Metal Jacket.
Right. Now, although I'm not allowed to ask who the main actor is, I think we're allowed to ask
Correct.
what other films has the main actor been in?
Oh, good shout.
Because that doesn't ask who the main actor
Right.
is. And it could narrow the field a little bit.
How about, wait, hang on. How about JFK?
No.
No.
Right. So what is the question?
Well, I was going to ask, since we're not allowed to ask who the main actor is, what is some of the main actor's other films?
Okay. Right. So that's what you want to ask, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see. Let's see. Hang on, just 1 second. Let's see.
Wait,
right.
Well, now wait, you see, I bet the rules change next week.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. We've got Anger Management, Wall Street, Major League, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Scary Movie, Apocalypse Now. Oh no, not Apocalypse Now. What am I talking about? Yeah. So is that enough?
Yeah, start from the beginning again. He was in.
Oh, flaming Nick. Right. Okay, we'll start again. Right. Anger Management, Major League, Wall Street, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Scary Movie.
Right. Okay. Athol was saying The Assassin.
No.
Right. Well, the main actor from the first one was, what's his name?
Michael Douglas, wasn't it?
I'm
Yeah,
wondering
that's-
if it's one of Charlie Sheen's films. He was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He was in Major League. Did you say Apocalypse Now?
Yeah.
He was in Apocalypse Now.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Because
his
the film
father
must be
was.
Shadow. Because the film must be Shadow Conspiracy.
It is Shadow Conspiracy.
There
Well
we
done.
go.
There you go.
We're not allowed
See,
to ask
now,
who the main actor
see,
is.
such an ensemble cast. Yeah, but you still could have done. You could have got it with Donald Sutherland or Linda Hamilton.
That's a film I've never heard of.
Nope, me neither.
Never heard of it, mate.
Never heard of it.
However, I picked a film I knew quite
Adam
well.
had never heard of it, so it googled it. Right.
Yeah,
So there
not
you go.
a lot of people
So-
know that.
Not a lot of people know that one. Right.
Dan says,
Now,
I
here we
read
go.
the new rule and it don't say no place that you can't just ask what the name of the film is.
Mm.
That's true. Is this Sherlock Holmes too?
What is Sherlock Holmes 2?
A film.
Of the book.
What?
Yeah, it's got a subtitle, isn't it, to it, Sherlock Holmes
Oh,
2.
A Game of Shadows.
Correctimondo. Look at that. Straight
Yeah.
out of the blue.
Double brownie points to the Raging Modeler.
Now, do you know what? I had to do a lot of photoshopping for
I
that.
bet
So
you
well
did.
done.
Yeah,
Well
cool. Yeah, you done a good job
Yeah.
on that. Yeah,
And you know what? Just that, I'm going to
Yeah,
go make a
well
cup of
done.
tea. Back
yeah.
in a
No
moment.
worries, geese.
Okay, we'll spread out the 2 plastic kits for you.
Right. Okay. First one. Done.
That is a shot, Cal.
Yeah.
It's a tank, by the way.
Yeah.
It's in 135th, and I'm trying to remember who's just announced these. Is dear. I saw the news flash on the Japanese website. Oh, it's not Meng. It's not right. Is it Border Models?
No.
Amusing Hobbies.
Well done. Well done.
In
It is
in
amusing
135th scale. Yes. You see?
Looks a nice
Yes.
kit, though, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
we go.
I'm just very curious what the price point will be compared to the AFE Club one. So I'm kind of hoping that the price point will be a lot lower than the AFE Club one is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Adam, hurry up with that tea, mate.
Right. Next one up. Oh, now look at
Oh,
Can you go back to the image just before that one? I'm sure that was the box art image. And you
yeah. Yeah, quick, play straight back, Panzer, and pause it.
What you mean? What you mean that?
All right, no, it was just the way that it just clicked on suddenly. It
No,
almost as though
yeah,
it
no,
was-
it was larger than it shrinks itself. Yeah, it shrinks itself. No, I'm not. Yeah,
Okay, I'm
Right.
going to say it's a Russian plane. Judging by those stars. A weird Russian plane.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Because it doesn't look like any of the later Russian stuff. So I'm going to say it's I'm going to say it's a 1950s plane.
you're asking me.
Yeah, I'm just talking, thinking out loud here.
No, I mean, you're asking me.
Yeah, it certainly looks of that late 50s, early 60s era, doesn't it?
It does.
It's not one of the early MiG derivatives, is it?
I don't.
Athol says it's an Su-57 Alkina.
No, on none of that.
Okay. Is it a Sukhoi?
It's not a Sukhoi, no.
Is it a MiG?
It's not a MiG, no.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a Lavochkin?
Maybe.
Oh, possibility pens.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Is it a Lav? Is it described as LAV, Lav, or LA?
No.
Okay. Is it an Aleutian? No, it's not. It's a
No.
Lavochkis or something like that. Quano says it's a plane what flies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a start, Dan. Cheers for that, mate.
Dan, everything flies if you stick enough high explosive up it.
Yeah. So we're on a roll now.
Right, let's try and narrow it down a bit further. Let's go for the scale. Is it 1/72nd?
No.
Have you guys not figured this out yet? Jesus.
No, we got the tank that he showed just now, but yeah.
Yeah. We thought you better be quick with the brew because we got the.
Yeah,
time
we
really
was just
quickly.
dragging it out a bit, you know, and waiting for you to come back.
Right, as I said, is it 1/72nd scale?
Jeff
No.
Light says an L29 Delphin.
It is an L29 Delphin, yes.
God, cheers for that, Jeff. You got us out of the mire there, mate.
Right,
We
we'll
still
go for
need to know
scale.
the kit manufacturer.
48 scale.
It is 48th, yes.
I'm going to guess it's an Eastern European manufacturer.
Yeah. Are we going to go for KP again?
We're going to go for Krostajovi Prostajovic. I practice this every bloody Tuesday.
And you still get it wrong.
I still get it wrong on the show.
Yeah, no, it's not the Kuvo Savodi Vostradov, no.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, no, it's not that one.
Every time I need to write it out phonetically a few times so that. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it Eastern Express?
no,
Is it ICM?
no.
It's $2 box art for Zvezda.
Yeah, you're right, it's not.
Matthew was saying,
Jeff says
Edward.
Avant-Garde and Matthew says Edward.
Well, Jeff is right. It is an Avant-Garde 148th
There you
Aero L29 Delphin.
There you
Go.
go.
And just to prove how accurate it is, look, it's actually an unassembled model kit.
what did I have recently in box art that made me fucking horrible after? What was it I was working on that made me absolutely horrible after? I need to find it and hunt it out. I'll remind me for next week's show.
Will do. Right. Okay. Back to the movies.
That is. Oh, God, what is it now?
The after effects of Phil farting. I think cowboy
That's how I feel when I open the oven door at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the cowboy beans.
Yes. What's it this one? Right. There's something on the box art made me actually roar with laughter.
It's not Capricorn 1, is it?
Yeah, right. It's not.
Okay.
There it is. Okay. It is this box. It says this is a plastic model kit. It is only suitable for adults. Paint and glue is not included. The actual model may vary from the image on the box. I thought, well, if it looks nothing like if the kit looks nothing like what's on the box art, then Ron shouldn't really buy it because you can stick a bloody tank, you can stick a bloody Ford Escort in that box, and it would be different.
Come on.
Right, so how are we going?
Athol says it's Elvis been chased.
No.
Shall we ask our new secret weapon question?
I think we
Yeah,
shall.
go for it, Pans. Go for it. You're geared up for this. Get in there.
Right, Phil. What's the
Yes.
what other films has the main actor appeared in?
What other films has the main actor appeared in?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So let's see. Right. How the West Was Won. Home from the Hill. Damnation Alley. What else we got? One More Train to Rob. Let's see. Yankees. Race for Yankee Zephyr. Sorry, because he's done a lot of TV work as well. But you didn't ask that question, so you can't have that.
We didn't know.
No,
But
no.
guess, Phil, keep the Wikipedia
Yes.
page open because guess what our next question will be?
Right. Okay. Right. So anyway, so you've had films, right? Go on.
Right. Yes. Okay. Can you zoom in on the little white box at the center of the image, please? Because I'm convinced that contains some information. Okay.
That looks like
Yes.
military police.
It does. It looks like either military police or something from the Central America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
You
okay.
can zoom back out again.
I can come back out again, can I? Right,
Yes,
excellent.
yes.
Yeah, right. So there we go. Right, you're on. Right. Okay. Any other questions? Well, I know there's going to be other questions, but you know.
Yeah, we've still got two, but I'm letting people think about it because they're, you know.
It's definitely an old film, isn't it? So yeah.
I would say 1970s.
60s. You're looking around 60s to 70s,
yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Easily. It's of that style of poster.
Yeah.
If you think of like Escape from Alcatraz and stuff like that, or what is it? Oh, what's the other? The Great Escape. That's what I'm thinking of. The Great Escape. It's that similar vein of poster from that era.
Yeah, it's very early 70s.
Yeah.
Yes, well, Athol was saying Charles Bronson Pans. I didn't think there was a movie called that name. Sarah Jane's confirmed this military police there's an MP on the black armband. She's got better eyesight than I have. And
Yeah, I
PJ
mean,
is
it's
saying from hell to victory.
No.
Damnation Alley had what was his name? The guy out the A-team. Oh, Hannibal. What was the actor's name?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I know who you mean. George Peppard.
George Pepper. That's it. Dr.
Yes.
Bloody Pepper. What you on about?
Yeah, you're thinking of Vin Dipple.
PJ says the Ground Star Conspiracy.
Google is your friend.
Google's your friend, PJ.
Hey, by the way, Colin, what
Yeah.
type of doctor is Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, I'd love
He's
to
a
know.
physician.
I see what you did there, mate.
Physician.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, George Pepper.
Grand Star Conspiracy. Yeah, George Peppard, Michael Saracen, and Christine Belford. There we
Okay,
go.
okay,
Excellent.
Phil, you can close the Wikipedia now. to see the barrel change
Right.
next week. In a vain attempt to close the loophole. Oh, is that the train?
Well, it's a train. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not.
I was going to say that's the trumpeter 1/35th scale PR.
Yeah.
That's not
Off
overly
locomotive.
helpful, is it?
Okay, zoom in a bit on the train. Let's have a look. See if we can narrow the train down.
Dare I say it? The only film I can think of with trains like Murder on the Orient Express or something like that.
Well, the only train that springs instantly to mind is Harry Potter, but we all know that's not the film we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yes, and the other one I'm thinking of is good God, the Cassandra Crossing.
Yeah.
It didn't have a steam train. Yeah.
No.
And it's not Calamity Jane, despite
No,
Phil's humming of it.
Yeah,
He says that's the Deadwood stage, not the Deadwood train.
Trust you to know that one, not me, mate. Yeah, go on.
No, the Deadwood stage is to come right over the town.
Right, so,
Athol is saying Von Ryan's Express.
oh, you see now, there's another train movie. Yeah, but it's not that though. Yeah.
And
Yeah, Burt Lancaster, wasn't it? He done The Train.
He did do the train, but it wasn't that.
Dano has an interesting one. Sorry, Quano has an interesting one. Harry Potter's weekend trip.
Yeah. No.
No, Matthew, we're not going to ask that question because we've got an even better one these days.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can see them goalposts getting dug up
Oh,
already.
no.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, I can see the shovel being eyed up in the corner of the room.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll only get
yes.
away with it for a little bit.
Hmm.
It's not the runaway train, is it?
The one-way train came over the hill, she blew.
What?
No, it's not. No.
No,
What about the man who watched trains go by?
Oh,
No.
The burning train.
Nope.
the non-stop train?
No.
The Express?
What, the daily? No.
Yeah. The slipper, the Caledonian slipper?
No.
Does anyone know what type of train it is?
It looks
a steam train.
Yes. It's not
Yeah,
a diesel. It's not a diesel train.
No.
It looks vaguely European.
No.
I don't think
Vaguely
it's
European.
German. I think it might be.
Dominic's in, saying good evening.
Hi,
I'm back.
Dominic.
Evening, Dominic.
Hey up.
Hi, Dominic. Sarah Jane is saying the Northwest Frontier.
It's not the Northwest Frontier, no.
And
Is it
Quano
Thomas the
is-
Tank Engine?
Athol saying last train from Vladivostok. It's not the Vladivostok.
And Quano is saying the
Well,
Great
it's not
Train
the Great Train
Robbery.
Robbery either.
It has, because you've robbed all the details out of
No.
the picture.
Is it? No, it's not going to be that. No.
It's been robbed of, yeah, but it's not a problem.
The Railway
Yeah,
Children.
but,
Oh, good
Is it the Railway
guess.
Children?
That is a good guess, actually, yeah.
ooh,
I nearly
that
said the
is,
Titfield
it was wrong.
Thunderbolt, but I nearly said the Titfield Thunderbolt, but I know that's completely wrong
Mm.
to begin with. Is it? Is it an old film, or is it made to look like an old film? Because I'm quite sure the Polar Express has some funny looking semi-vintagey style posters.
Ooh, Polar Express. Ooh.
I mean, I'm wrong.
It's not that, but no.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
know you're wrong, but yeah, it's not that. No, yeah.
Jeff says the Snowpiercer. Quano to sing the first
No.
train from Azerbaijan.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's British Rail's
so
latest
then saying the Lady
train for
Killers, no?
HS2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah Jane is saying the Lady Killers.
It's not Lady Killers.
No, that's a good shout.
No, it's not the Lady Killers.
Matthew is saying the Ward Express. The Rome Express, sorry. The Ward Express.
No, it's not Rome Express. No.
Is it the slow train to China?
No.
Night train,
it's not
carriage
Murder on
train,
the Orient
train,
Express.
money train.
Dad say the second train, last train.
Train, Lord Dragon.
Yeah, PJ says Murder on the Orient Express.
No, none of them.
Okay, we've got to ask our secret
Right.
question.
Yeah, we gotta do the question.
Right.
Yep.
Well, before we go anywhere with this,
The answer is
is Ross on
yes.
something.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I saw
Right,
that
okey
question
dokey.
coming the minute you said.
Right. Okie dokie. That's fine. Just want to
Okay.
make sure. Right. So go on
Okay.
then. What
You know what
question
the
you
question
got
is. Though we're not allowed to ask who the main actor is, what other works has the main actor appeared in?
Ah, see, you mean I've got a
You've
root
got
in
to-
Wikipedia. You told me to shut my Wikipedia.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
for that
the last
page.
one.
Oh.
You need to open it again for another page.
Yeah, see, this will teach you
Right,
to move the
okay.
goalposts, won't it?
Did North by Northwest have a train on it?
I don't know.
I think it did.
Not train.
Yes.
North
I
by
don't-
Northwest.
Yes, but it's not North by Northwest because he
No.
would have said yes to avoid opening Wikipedia up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, true.
Right. Okay. Now, main actor. Yes.
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 Main actor. Right. Okay. Right. So main actor. What other films have they been in? Right. Okay. So I'm just waiting for it to load up because
Or what other notable TV
Right.
appearances have they been in?
Ah, fair.
oh no, come on! Now who's moving the bloody goalposts?
Well, hey, how do you
Right.
like it?
I was like,
Payback's
pot.
a bitch, innit?
Pot. Kettle.
Ooh,
Panzer's not bitter, is he?
Ooh. Right.
No,
okay.
not at all.
He's not. He's not. No.
He's so bitter you could
Right.
put him in a
okay.
can.
Right. American History X.
Oh.
Dangerous Lives. Over the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's see. What else have we got? The Silent Partner. Contagion. Escape to Athena. Ooh. No. I wonder if someone remembers this. The Last Flight of Noah's Ark. Ooh. What else we got? Let's see. The Big Hit. And we'll go for one more. Move. So there we go.
not
Right. So
moving.
what we got? What we got?
By the way,
Read
what-
some-
by the way, sorry, I didn't
Avalanche
catch it.
Express
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. What's the main actor's name? Sorry.
What?
Damn it.
I
Nice
didn't
try.
throw it.
Nice try.
Yeah. Right, we've got Thomas the Tank Goes to Azerbaijan. the Mandarin
lady-
Express,
The lady vanishes. Because it's Elliot Gould, isn't it?
Where'd you get that?
Elliot Gould, wasn't he?
Where'd you get that?
Genius.
That's Elliot Gould in American History X.
Yeah.
It is.
I remember
Yeah.
Edward Norton and Edward Furlong being in
Yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah.
he played the guy who psychoanalyzed Edward Norton's character when he was imprisoned.
All right. I've got
It's
it
Elliot,
downstairs.
yeah, Elliot Gould, isn't it?
I also remember Faz's.
See, now, I could have gone with any. There's loads of people in this. I could have
Yeah.
gone
You know,
for-
Herbert
Yes,
Lom,
no,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Paul Herbert Lom.
Yeah,
Herbert
Sybil
Lom,
Shepherd,
yeah,
of course, yeah, she was in it.
Feruza Balk as well. She was in it.
Yeah. And that's what's his name in it? Who played Blake? Is that the guy who played Blake Carrington in the bottom corner? Am I right? Or no, that's not. Is it John something? No, it's not him.
John Forsyth.
Yeah, I thought that was John Forsyth in the bottom. Is it? Is him in it?
Hang on.
I like
Yeah.
the way they've got all these headshots of the actors and of the actors, and then there's a fucking train.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
going to replace Arthur Lowe.
Yeah. I'll tell you something though. You've done a good job on the Photoshop there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's Ian Carmichael.
Ian Carmichael. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, well done. Yes, it was the lady vanished.
Yeah. Elliot Gould. He's still alive, isn't he, Elliot
So
Gould?
we got one more.
I think so.
I think he is, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, I think he's still with us. Bless him.
Yeah, 84 years old.
Yeah.
Because wasn't he in
Yeah.
Friends as well?
I think there was a few
Yes, it
appearances, wasn't he? As one of their grandparents, wasn't it, or something? Because he was good in the Oceans films as well, wasn't he, as Reuben?
Father,
Yeah.
He is still. He's actually one of his. He's actually in a film this year.
Yeah.
So
He's one of them
I believe
actors that you
he's-
just
I'll
remember,
tell
isn't
you,
he? You know?
Yeah.
Yes, I think his most
I
famous
shall
line
give
was.
you the name of the film. It's called Evil.
Yeah.
Yes, because one of his most famous lines was, what was it? You know, haven't you ever? With the sense of describing the celebration, haven't you ever been divorced?
Yeah. Athol says, yes, Sybil Shepherd before moonlighting. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those
and,
actors, wasn't he? That was
so,
always on the fringes, bless him. But yeah.
Well, see, the thing was, I had to skip past the bridge too far because Sarah Jane would have got that.
Yeah.
So I had to skip through the bridge too far. Right.
Well, when
so,
you said American
well,
History X, I thought it's not going to be the two Edwards, is it? It's like who else was in it, and then just Elliot Gould came up. Yeah, bless him.
Right. I think what we'll do is we'll call that quits here now, whilst we're ahead, and we'll say
whilst we're ahead.
I was going to say that's a bind, Philip, then, mate, because again, you haven't got a point. Not that I would rub your nose in it, mate.
Here's a question.
Of
Pop quiz.
course.
Pop quiz for everyone.
Yeah.
For
Bearing
everyone
in mind
involved.
that we may move the goalposts.
When can anyone remember when Phil last had a point?
Yes.
Cool. Tumbleweed there, mate. Yeah.
Answers on a
been-
postcard, please. Thank you very much.
Yes, it's been well over a year.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, bless him.
This was before people should we say cottoned on to the fact that you can Google the picture.
Yeah, and the fact then that the goalposts have been moved as well in your benefit, but you know, not to worry, we're not bitter.
No, clearly not. Clearly not in the benefit.
Because we can move the goalposts too.
Yeah.
And Sarah Jane saying, I've been fined a bottle of Malibu for not telling all of the film the actors
Yes.
the actor has been in
Yes.
all the films.
Yeah,
Now,
well
point
done,
being is,
Sarah
if I'd done
Jane.
that, we'd still be here at midnight. So and that's not fair on Ross. So that's not we're not going there. We're not going to go there. Right.
Except you're fine.
Well done.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
But no, Matthew, he's
Anyway,
away. He's off.
Matthew's off. Not Matthew. Right. So in that case, we'll wrap it up this evening. And,
Absolutely.
Now, for the two of you who have not noticed already in the studio, there's a private chat message.
What's that?
I've got my messenger chat over it, my YouTube chat over it, so let's move that out of the way. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, you're on your own there, mate.
Right. Okay. Well, that's just wrong, isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So,
Yeah, I've got to take
so in that
PJ's
case-
stance there and not subject the viewers to it.
So, in that case, we'll say good evening. No, we won't. We'll say good night. And until next week, when we'll do it all again. Should we do it all again?
I think
Yeah,
Yes.
why not?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Yes.
Why not? What the hell? What the hell? Let's indulge ourselves. So, until then, Colin.
Take care, everyone. Stay safe and remember, like and subscribe to Prime Time's channel. There you go.
Ooh, I love that. Excellent. Adam.
Farewell, adventurers.
Ooh, that was dark. Ooh,
That was, wasn't it?
that was, yeah. Panzer. There we
It's
go.
not. It's not doing it tonight.
Ah, dear. That's
What's
it. There
wrong
we
with
go.
it?
There we go.
See-
I've no idea. Maybe you should have fed it. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, adios.
Adios. Right. And from me, Primetime Modelling is me. Is this one here. Good night, everybody. Stay safe. Be well. And if you can't be either of those, go build a model. And until then, we will say goodbye, farewell, adios, amigos, and see you next week.
Take care, folks.
Bye. Bye.
So this is not really we say
Oh,
something
one,
word,
two,
really,
three,
isn't it?
four. Oh, sorry.
Well, this is it. I mean, he's busy digging up them goalposts at the moment. He's got them on wheels. Yeah, he's got a little cord next to him that he pulls, and
mean,
the goalposts move. Yeah.
I just seen him booked a flight to Azerbaijani, so God knows what's coming next.
You see, you'll notice how in chat Sarah Jane says, "Dean is sure round," and the next thing is good night, everyone.
Yeah. Spotted that, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that the time, he says?
It is. That's the time,
I
yeah.
must be going.
Right. Yes. So, on a mountain in Virginia stands a lonesome pine. Yes. Anyway, right.
Did you notice how we all left him to it?
Yes, I did actually.
It's like, yeah, you're on
Good
your own.
night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.